you're talking to Mike Hamilton from Trade Easy Way, and I've opened up my weekly look at the market with the Euro US dollar daily. And you can see after non-farm payroll on Friday, we've bashed into this 20-day moving average and formed a reversal bar. So I think these areas here, particularly this 112, is shortable. Busy week ahead. We have Aussie and European rates, ECB meeting and press conference, UK inflation reports, and quite a lot of spread of US data. Of course, US is off today with Labor Day, so taking it easy today, but just looking to get positioned as the US gets back and we can get the Aussie rates out of the way. Okay, I'm looking for a decline in the Aussie. So this is, if you see 112, you might want to get short on that one. 112.30 is a major pivot. So these markets just tend to just poke their head a little bit higher, come up for some air, and then get back to the business of the trend. So let's just look at the Aussie US. So I've got the Aussie with this funnel pattern, and here we are on the underside of the Aussie pattern, just coming back into contact with the 20-day moving average. So I am going to be shorting here, but a very tight stop, just above 76.20, to see if we can get back to 75. Obviously, it'll be a huge number, decent level of support. So there's a potential 100 pips, but if we can start breaking under 74.50, then we can tumble down. This is a strong chart pattern. Yeah, this, once you break this trendline support, I mean, forget the upper side of the funnel for the moment. Once you break the underside of this trendline support, then that level often gets retested. Okay, let's look at the M pairs because they've been a fantastic performance recently, and this is the pound yen, so I'm looking for the pound yen to come back to 136 area. Very much like it to pop down there on any inflation reports, just to scoop up some trades down there and see if we can then get back up to, I think the next stop is, the obvious stop is 140, which would put us at the bottom of the Brexit bar. And then if we can push through 140, then I think we ultimately I'm looking for retrace back up to 160. But I think that's going to take time to crawl up there. I could be wrong, but the inflation reports could really change things. So when you get a currency that has been devalued to this extent, this fast, it can generate inflation over a period of time. Okay, but it's choppy waters. There's a lot for the UK economy to take in the organisation of Brexit, etc. So let's just take it one step at a time. On the chart pattern I'm seeing here is, here's the cup, and I'm looking for this to dip down and form a handle. Alright, so I'll keep you posted on that one. US dollar yen, this is coming off of trendline resistance, so looking to pick this one up at 102. And set an alarm for 102, just slightly under that, and see, because that will form a lovely wedge pattern, to see if we can come back and break out of that in the second half of the week. Let's look at the indices. Here's the Nasdaq. I think the Nasdaq is a leading indicator, and we are sitting above. We've broken up through this resistance from December last year, and we're sitting on there and still getting bought. However, we are vulnerable, because unless we can close above, unless we can break out of Friday's high, so I think that's Thursday's high, isn't it? No, it is Friday's high. Unless we can break out of Friday's high, we'll get trapped under here and then come and test these lower support levels. This is a 20-day moving average here. Okay, at the moment that is bending up. Friday's bar was a higher close, and we are sitting above there right now, obviously with the US close today. Okay, so quick look at oil and gold. Oil, nice push up into resistance. I think this is it's got legs. I think this is a 1, 2, 3 wave move. This is the pullback. The pullback's got bought. So if you see 40, ideally 45, we're currently 46.60. If we let this pull back, let the US open, and see a pullback to there, then we could stretch our legs to 50 plus. Okay, I think that will pull back because I think the Americans will want to get in on that, and they're not around, well, not in any numbers today. Gold. We are in this sort of situation at the moment. We could come right the way down to the bottom of that channel. There's a lot of resistance up there at the moment at 1330. I think that will drop. I'm looking for dollar strength, and I think we'll at least come and test 1275. I think that is a good push on Friday. There's a good buyer's bar here on Friday, so you can see the resistance up here in the 4 hour at 1330. Let's see if that is going to hold. Okay, but the yen pair's got me most interested, and it's the pullbacks in the pound and the US dollar yen that have got me most interested, and I'll keep you posted about all these other charts I just mentioned. Alright, today sees the launch of the brand new membership services. The website's been upgraded, not quite finished the website, but the guts of the website are finished. And now I'm going to quickly talk to you about the services I've been planning for you and what that means for you and how that could strengthen your trading. Alright, so look out for that, and I will see you at the next update.